everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most wholesome Nintendo podcast on the internet. It's the Nintendo Drive. I'm on a Skype call with my friend, Console Caito, the sauciest potato, and on our journey today, was that the best Nintendo Direct we ever saw? Let's discuss and maybe get to one or two of your questions on the Nintendo Drive. Bob!
Here we go!
Hi, Sean.
One take wonder, I'm back. Whitney Houston is back in the house. That was it. How are you, Caito?
Oh, I'm so good.
Yeah, feeling actually really good for the most part. I will say I'm trying to get active once again. I lifted weights for the first time in a long, long time. And I'm in this, like, I've been pretty consistent. My eating is still kind of crappy, but I'm in this mode where I'm definitely working out and I'm feeling active and like zero change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, this is why people quit. Because like I'm not comfortable. My legs are sore. When I bend down to like, tie my shoes, it'll take me a couple moments to really get up. But otherwise, feeling pretty good. So beware.
I've been doing absolutely zero working out. And I just ate some spaghetti in bed. So
Did you really? I was just going to say you probably eat better than me. But spaghetti in bed, I mean, it could be worse.
to be fair, it was a lean cuisine spaghetti.
Okay. Is
that
that
making me
good?
better?
I don't know.
I don't
Is that like the microwave things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about the microwave convenience food over here.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely at the edge of I might have to buy new clothes pretty soon if I don't do something about this. So
Yeah.
my cheapness is actually getting me up into shape. It's hopefully it has some actual health benefits and all the other things that come along with it. But really, I just want my t-shirts to fit.
Yeah.
That's what
In
I
my
want.
defense, I was sick yesterday and had to go back to the doctor.
Oh man.
I'm feeling better again, but also probably if I was working out, maybe I wouldn't be getting sick as often.
That was a realization I had in January where I was just like, I was feeling sorry for myself. I'm like, I've been sick forever. I'm like, I'm really not taking very good care of myself. Like
Right.
even the amount of water I'm drinking is probably not good enough. So yeah, a little ownership never really hurts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
We're
at
gonna
us.
turn this into a health podcast.
Heck yes. Don't follow anything that I say, everybody. Don't. I'm cutting out my morning Diet Cokes. How about that? I haven't had a Diet Coke in the morning for the last couple of days. So it's a pretty big step for me.
People tell me all the time to drink water while I'm streaming, and so I grab my Dr. Pepper and tell them I'm going to drink my brown water.
That's what
got
Chelsea
water
says
in
too.
it.
That's what my wife says too. She's like, it's got water in it. What are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think we can have a conversation at this point. I don't think if that's where you are, it's like, okay,
Right.
you keep doing you, boo.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay, well, we
gosh.
do want to get to the direct, but
Yes.
first off, we do have a comment of the week over on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to youtube.com/YouMeetCapri. Leave us a comment over there. Like all of our videos, and maybe we will read your comment on the show. This one comes from Magic Time with Victoria, who says, yes to neopets. Shut up and take my money so fast. Hot take, don't come for me. I think Animal Crossing has an update for Pave specifically, and at least one crossover. Please don't be mad at me. I love you guys. And to producer Ryan, hot takes. I like it.
I love it.
Wait, is she saying Animal Crossing has an update for Pave? So saying we will get an update?
I think that's
Why would I be mad about that? I would never be bad.
Well,
mad
because
about
it's
an
in
update.
disagreement with what you're saying is that there's nothing happening.
I will always, if something happens that I disagree with, even if I don't think it's going to happen, and it's a positive for me.
Yeah, you got to be happy.
You got to be happy about it. You just accept the fact that you were wrong.
Totally.
I'm willing
happy
to
be
take the
wrong
L.
about a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I'm
And
happy
we're not
that
even
you
going to
read
talk
that.
about, yeah.
Because I would have said Pave, an update for Pave. I'm like, what's that? Yeah, I wouldn't have. I would have done big dummy of myself.
And we don't even need to acknowledge producer Ryan right now because
Yeah.
I'm still bitter.
A little bit. Yeah.
I'm a little bit bitter.
Yeah. The other thing is we couldn't apply points to him. You know, and actually, I don't know what we would have given them. Retrospect. Oh, no, actually, we did apply points.
We did.
That is amazing. In the Discord. That's right, too. We should give people a little, like, poke behind the curtain as I try to load up my Discord here. It's actually really funny. And we'll get to everything here in just a second as my computer takes forever to load up Discord. But you're right.
Because it was me trying to
Yeah.
figure out. I didn't know any of the words Ryan was saying because he just makes up these games. I was like, these are not real things.
I know. Is Discord, like, down or what?
I don't think so.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you keep doing that. And I'm going to go into, we do have an Apple Podcast review
Heck yes.
from Mr. XYZ, who says, authentic and wholesome. Dear reader, I'll save you some time. This is the best Nintendo podcast available.
Look at that.
So
That's
nice.
all it takes. It doesn't
Everyone's
even
so
have to be a
nice.
novel. You know, that's very, very helpful to leave a review on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. You can do it wherever. We're going to still figure out a way to dig up the reviews. If somebody has left a review on Spotify and we haven't read and you're like, what the heck? It's because I'm a dum-dum and I don't know how to find it. So if you have, you can send me a screenshot on Twitter or in the Discord, wherever you guys want. We'll get you on here. We appreciate the support. And before we get into and Discord, I think Discord might be down.
I think it is too. I was
the
trying to
entirety.
load.
Oh, okay, good. I was going to say maybe the entirety of my internet capacity is being taken up by this Skype call. I want to give a big congratulations and shout out to our good friend Drew Agnew of the House of Mario podcast. He recently, him and his wife, they now have a baby boy, Lucas, and he is absolutely perfect. And I just wanted to congratulate Drew and his wife on the birth of their son. Very exciting. Now that I've got the good positives out of the way, hey, Drew, I heard what you did on the House of Mario podcast. You recorded a show from your car, which was a step too far already. And then you just went across the bridge to McDonald's and you ordered McDonald's and a regular Coke, first of all.
Oh, wow.
So just a huge transgression. So just watch your step, my Australian friend.
Getting a little slap on the wrist.
Yep.
Word of the day, the audacity of it.
The audacity
I've been
of it
using
all.
Audacity all day.
That's right.
I
That's
can't
right.
stop.
I'm sure we'll use it once or twice throughout our conversation today. But in all seriousness, Drew is an exceptionally talented podcaster, one of the most handsome men on the internet, and I'm very happy for him and his family. So very, very cool.
Yes,
And
that
people
is
should listen to that podcast.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Little
want to talk
surprise for you.
about any of your games that you played? I've
Olli
only played Animal
World.
Crossing and Pokemon. So.
I played a little Olli 2 because this I have to update you on eShop goodness. Olli 2, it was a bundle actually. Olli 1 and 2, not the new one, not the Olli World thing that everybody else is playing. I went back in time, and there's a little bundle. The first two games are 2D side scrolling skateboarding games, very, very fun. I think I got it for like $2. Got it on sale. Check it out to see if it's still there. Very fun. And I'm about an hour into Triangle Strategy using that Prologue demo that is available. And I'm sure we're going to talk more about this game. And the reason I'm playing it is because the demo, your save carries over. It gives you up to, I think, a level cap of 5. And then your progression will carry over when I ultimately buy that game. Because we all know it's going to be my game of the year. Number 1 Triangle Strategy fan on the internet. Sean Capri. That's me.
Oh my gosh. There's no way it's going to be your game of the year.
I know. But you can, I will say, what I've played of it so far, probably my favorite thing has nothing to do with the gameplay or the gorgeous visuals. It's actually just that I can switch the spoken language from English to Japanese, and having English subtitles is great because I just think, and maybe you can watch like a video, I don't expect you to really play too much of Triangle Strategy, but just like Bravely Default and Octopath Traveler, I would say like the English spoken performances are a little like, oh, well, I do say, Caito, like I think that Georgia, like it's just a little much. So just give me the Japanese voiceover, because I don't think there's a version of that. There's no old English Japanese.
And you like doing that.
I do like doing that.
listening to the...
Yeah. And I pay attention.
Tony Hawk is on sale.
Ooh. Here we are. I'm totally listening, but also I just might have ventured over into the eShop.
We're just hanging out. To be fair, I was checking about Olli, and it is on sale for the next 12 hours.
Oh, look at that. Oh, too late for everybody else. Maybe patrons.
Yeah, you might be able to snag it, but everyone else, nope, it's going to be too late for you.
It's so expensive.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to say that the Wheel of Fortune is still on sale if you haven't
get
grabbed
it.
that
It's
yet.
so good. I need to figure out I need to set up a community night with some of these games. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy and Family Feud.
Yes.
Uno. Yeah, man.
So many good things. Yeah, Jeopardy's still on sale. Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, that I might need to add. I did see that, and I feel like that kind of completes the set. I also got
You need-
Monopoly.
And you have Uno already?
I already got Uno. Yep.
Anything? Oh, look at this cute sketch game. Sketch a little cat.
Sketch a little cat.
So cute. Everything
Yeah.
is so cute over here.
I will say, like, and we've been joking about this forever that we keep buying games and we're not playing them or whatever. Like, I loaded up my Switch the other day and just took a real good look at the library on it. I'm like, this is really good. Like, it's not even just that I like Nintendo. The library of games that I have on there is just exceptional. It's really good. So I just kind of had a bit of a moment of appreciation for my Nintendo Switch, this 5-year-old wonder that we've got on our hands.
Sean,
Yeah.
there
Caito.
is a game called Ultra Food Mess. And
Buy it now.
the cover of it is an apple
Yep.
holding some kind of launcher, it looks like, but then a potato
Come on.
holding a spicy pepper.
Come on. Oh, we have to play this. See, this is the thing. We have so many things that we should co-stream or just jump on like a Discord call together and just play these games. I think that would
Yes.
be great. New
Oh.
content.
A competitive party game for up to 4 players in which food characters battle against each other in a variety of crazy and fast-paced modes.
Amazing.
Now, is it
Can we play online?
online?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I don't even see where I would know.
See, who needs new games? Who needs a Nintendo Direct? You just go onto the eShop, find out what's on sale. There's enough there.
I'm going to buy it.
How much is it?
$2.
Yeah, okay. Well,
And
I'll
I had enough.
probably be right behind
I
you.
had enough things. I got it with my coins or whatever.
My Switch is out of reach. It's over by
Rude.
the
Of
TV.
course, the apple is the guy on the front. That's rude.
Come on. Let's get a little more potato representation.
Yes. We always need more potato.
That's right.
Okay. Do you want to talk about the direct a little bit?
No, let's get back to the eShop. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's already enough goodness there. There's thousands
Everyone
of
else,
games.
y'all have already heard about the direct. You don't need to hear it from us.
Yeah, let's get back. Okay, we can get back to the thing. I will say I'm gonna look at this Eurogamer article, and it's like enough with these ads. I'm just here for,
I just
you
tried
know?
to open it and it wasn't even working. So because of the ad blocker thing.
The Squarespace ad that it's giving me, it says brand your entire online business with a few clicks, and the website it's suggesting that I create has 1, 2, 3, 4 women just kind of hanging out in their underwear.
Oh.
So, but it's
Well,
not
if
like
you're
it's more like a comfy kind of thing. It's not like super like overly sexualized. They're just kind of
Yeah.
they're just kind of there.
Well, if you're going to use Squarespace, you can use my code ConsulCato.
Hey, nice. Really? Is that a thing?
I think that's the code.
Yeah,
I
build
don't
a beautiful.
remember.
Heck yes, I
Yeah.
think that's their old saying.
Yeah, I like Squarespace.
Well,
Squarespace.com.
we streamed the direct together. We got on a call. I skipped
Yeah.
out of work for a little bit. Made it up later, of course. Till, like, 2
stressed
in the
me
morning.
out waiting until like 5 minutes before.
This middle of the day stuff. It's yeah, it's a wreck.
My anxiety was so high,
You
and then I
think we'd,
couldn't
like-
get it to work.
You
It
think
was
we would
just-
prepare? Like, you know,
I
carve
was
out.
prepared.
No, it's not. It's not a shot on you. Like that, we like maybe like jump on a call on like Friday night or something and go like.
But
Let's
the
see.
thing is it doesn't matter. And that's the
yeah.
thing that's the most frustrating. Mm-hmm. I can open everything in the exact same order, have it all ready. I had OBS and Skype open.
Yeah.
Everything was working fine. And then the second you called me, it was all over.
It all broke.
It just broke. You broke it.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what
It's like a
happened.
Canadian has entered the chat. Now what?
But all of that aside, we got it working.
We sure did.
And we had a great time.
We had an amazing time. I think I had like a weird flow of like a rush of blood to the head. Like I didn't even know what to do, and I was standing the whole time. And yeah, like it was definitely a roller coaster. And maybe even before we get into it, our predictions that we did last week completely wrong. Not even close.
I think we got everything right.
don't think so.
Everything is accurate.
Okay. Maybe that's something I can actually bring up. We're not able to open Discord to see what Ryan Turford sent to us, but I've got a little.
Oh, I did.
I've got our thing.
I got it.
Oh, did you? Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, well, yeah, go over what Ryan said, and then we'll go
Okay.
over what, because he actually got one.
Ryan's predictions were Final Fantasy. Well,
Yep.
I just have my abridged version because
Yep.
a bunch of the words, I don't know what he was talking about. Final Fantasy, Chrono Cross, and I wrote, I don't even know what this is.
6, and you gave him 6
And
points.
I gave him 6 points. Metroid Prime Remaster.
Yeah.
I gave him 7 points. I gave him 5 points for Final Fantasy. Persona 4 or some Persona announcement, a 5. And then a Star Wars something, but it wasn't the Star Wars that was announced.
That's
and
right.
I gave him a 10 on this. And
Yeah.
I don't remember why I gave him a 10. I think it was just a very specific, like he had nailed down a very specific date or game or something.
Right, yeah.
So, and he claimed, again, I'm on to you, Ryan. Because Ryan was claiming that it was some obscure or some obscure guess. And then this one, and even he wrote here, Chrono Cross is actually a PS1 JRPG. It's been a while since we've gotten one of those remastered from Square, so I think it's due.
Yeah. Can we call out the problem with this prediction? Because I agree. I think I know where you're going with this.
What?
Wasn't it? It was leaked. I think this was leaked, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, and I don't know why I didn't say anything in the chat. Might have been
Ryan.
distracted, but I feel like because there was this thing. Nvidia is like a chip maker for computer graphics and stuff, and they had this big project, and games they are being built for it on an ongoing basis, and they use code names and things for this. And there was this big leak of like what games are people working on for this thing, and I'm pretty sure that Chrono Cross was one of these games. So yeah, I think I don't know. I think
Should've
even
been a
6
2.
It might have been a low underside of 5. But in any case, we awarded the points. Those are the rules.
And we didn't get
created.
any, so it didn't matter.
I know, right? It didn't matter if you got 1 point. He still doesn't matter if you win by an inch or mile.
Can we go over our predictions? Because I cannot believe we didn't get a single
Not even a
thing
little bit.
off
Yep.
of our list.
Yep.
I can't believe we didn't get a single thing off of our list, and we are still ecstatic.
Right, that's exactly it. I think we talked about that before the stream started. Was like, is there like, what if we don't get this? Is there something else they could show us that we can still be happy about? Now, I will say, remember, and there's actual audio recorded of us saying, I'm gonna think about, no, I'm gonna leave Strikers off to the side, and I'm gonna go with this other thing. I literally said, I'm gonna pump the brakes on Mario Strikers, and I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake, and it was a flip of a coin. Could have gone either way, but
Because I would have given
one.
you a lot of points for that.
Oh man. Yeah, so it was on my mind. And you know what, though? We have another set of predictions that people can go back to. The first episode of 2022, we had predictions for the year. So I think I might have had a Strikers in there, perhaps.
Oh.
So we have other
okay.
competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about that one. So
It's so good, though. It's so good.
okay, so what? I don't think I have our predictions written down.
Okay,
Do you
I've got
have
them.
there.
I've got them here. The one that I'll start with, like my most insane one, was I thought we were going to get Sims on the cloud
Yeah.
in 2022. That's not happening. I thought we were going to get some mention of Zelda in the way of a remake, either Wind Waker or Twilight Princess, and 0 points because 0 Zelda. I said we're going to get a date for Splatoon 3 and that it would be in June 2022. And Splatoon showed up, which we'll talk about, but we did not get a date, which I thought was strange. And even as we were watching it, it seemed like there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games all coming in June. I'm like, okay, so Splatoon not happening.
Not in June.
Fire Emblem, a new Fire Emblem game was going to come in November of 2022, and we'll talk about that little thing. We did get Fire Emblem, but not the game that I was calling for, so 0 points on that. And then finally, Diddy Kong Racing was going to be added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. And I was kind of close that we were going to get something. We are going to get karting to that subscription, but 0
Right.
points on that.
Right.
For you thought Zelda was a sure thing. You thought we were going to get Breath of the Wild too. You thought Wave Race was coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. You thought Donkey Kong 2 was going to be a 2D game in 2023, and no Donkey Kong here, as well as Dragon Quest Builders 3 I cannot wait for that to be a thing, by the way.
I know.
Sadly, did not show up.
I'm going to keep these same predictions and just move them to our next.
Next, whatever E3
None of them came
be.
true. Next.
Yeah, exactly. And to Magic Time with Victoria's point, you were asking for neopets.
Neopets.
I like that we both had and that was a 10, by the way. Like that was like a absolutely unlikely. If it happens, you get all the points.
Right.
Super fun.
Automatic win.
This is the best. I feel like predictions are so much fun.
I love them.
They really are.
We need to go all out for our predictions for E3.
Okay, let's
like
do
minimum 10.
There's one thing to be limited. Like look at if we had 10, I would have gotten points for strikers. I would have included that.
I know, but then we could have it be a little bit different, where it's like the points matter.
Interesting. We need stakes, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll bet like a game or something.
Ooh, oh snap.
I'll bet a game.
Okay, I'll bet a game. Yeah. The games that we buy, for sure. I'll bet a game. I'll buy your $2 food fight game, whatever that. Yeah, it's on me.
Okay, well, do you want to start off with the opening, the Fire Emblem
Fire Emblem Warriors, yeah. It looked like I nailed it, but because I thought Fire Emblem was going to be the one more thing at the end. And I was celebrating but conflicted at the start. Like, okay, it's okay. It's okay to open with Fire Emblem. Very, very cool. And then it's like, oh, these guys look familiar. I've seen these characters before. And yeah, it's a Warriors game. It's a Musou game. It's another one of those. So I'm kind of mixed on this because I still have Fire Emblem Warriors. I actually bought it when it was on sale. But I had never really made much time for it. So as much as I like seeing more Fire Emblem, this wasn't really the one that I wanted.
Yeah. I'm just not at all interested in the Warriors games, so...
Yeah, I want to be. I just want to be, like, mindlessly, like, killing enemies, but I actually think that it's not as mindless as that it appears when you watch it. Because it looks like just hordes of enemies that you're just swiping away, like Sauron in The Lord of the Rings. And I think that it's a little bit more strategic, like where you go and how you do it and what characters you use and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I'd like to hear more from other people on that, though. Maybe I'm playing it wrong.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then we got Advance Wars. We got some more information about that. It is coming out April 8th.
Did that swing you at all? Because like we definitely saw that. I think you and I were the ones that we don't know anything about Advance Wars. Okay, it's coming out in December. This is when it was revealed, I think, at E3 last year. They've added voice acting, and it seems like it's a little more fully fleshed out. Like, did that do anything for you?
I like the graphics of
Me
it.
too.
I think it's cute. Mm-hmm. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's cute enough for me to want to buy it.
Yeah, full on $60 game.
Yeah. Maybe later when it's not so expensive, because there's just so many other things that are more important. Like April, I'll still be playing. Kirby comes out in March.
That's right.
So I'm going to be playing that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. I'll look for, I'm sure Garrett Bland, Ryan Turford, a few others are going to, actually probably everybody else is going to be playing this game, it seems. So I'll watch from afar and kind of see how it goes. But I thought it was a really good showing nonetheless, even if it isn't for me. I thought that game presented really well.
Yes. And then we got No Man's Sky, which
Very
comes
big
out this
surprise.
summer. And then
Yeah.
Mario Strikers.
This was it.
Mario Strikers finally announced and coming June 10th.
Yeah.
So this is the big June game.
This is it. And that's
it.
it. Yeah, good point. I didn't think about it in that way because I was calling for Splatoon in June. But yeah. But I'm just realizing now, okay, now Splatoon has to be like August.
Has to be in August.
Get it the hell away from Strikers. You're not gonna take out the legs from ARMS like you did with ARMS. You gotta give some room to breathe with Mario Strikers. Because this game looks exactly what I want out of Mario Strikers game. All the characters are there, all the power-ups, the just totally wacky, just craziness of it. If people haven't played it, it's so fun. You don't need to be like a super-duper soccer fan to enjoy it. And online clubs. Like, they actually spent time talking about online play, Caito. Let's do it. 20 players can join a club. And I'm already hearing, when I listen to like the House of Mario, when I listen to Nintendo Shack and Nintendo Dads, everybody's setting up their clubs. So I think there could be some really interesting kind of like inter-podcast. Somebody, I think it was, who was I just talking to the other night? Somebody had just referred to it as like a Marvel Cinematic Universe is what our podcasts are.
So how many people can be in a club?
20 people can be in a club. So that'll fill up pretty fast, I would say.
Yeah.
In the Nintendo Drive world, I think it'll be, first come, first. Maybe we'll even have like multiple teams.
Right.
It'll be like multiple clubs. It'll be like Manchester City and Manchester United, for those who know.
For some crazy reason, I do know that reference.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Shout out to the UK.
But I'm excited. I am going to get it. I'm going to get it.
Yes.
And maybe me getting it will mean that it'll turn out better than golf. Because I didn't buy golf.
It damn well better.
So maybe But one thing I will say, this makes me curious if they're going to add this, they're going to see how this goes, and then they'll add this feature to golf as an update.
The clubs. That would be really interesting. Yeah, and that's just like, why here and not there? Like, it's such a, like, I know we don't want our games to be too formulaic, but like, these are, I think, pretty standard features. And especially with golf, that would work so well. Like an actual golf club, like the pun is there even.
Right.
Like, use the pun.
Use the pun. Be one with the pun.
Yes. It says expect a gear system that impacts stats, online clubs for up to 20 players, and rankings. Like that is, it's funny because it takes 3 bullet points for me to go, that's fully featured. But like, that's kind of what I want. I want an arcade experience. I'm so excited. And I'm glad other people are excited too. Like this is when things started to tip over for me where I went, this is maybe one of the best directs ever already.
It took one game.
That was it. That was it for me.
Okay, so then we saw our Splatoon. They featured Salmon Run. I don't know if I was blown away by this particular feature. There's just a lot going on. I'm not sure if this was the thing to highlight here, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to buy it anyway whenever it comes out. I don't know why they didn't say a date for it. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about Splatoon. I'm even more, I keep saying this, excited about games like this. You mentioned it, how Splatoon is such a community-driven thing.
Sure is.
And the Pokemon community right now is so fun.
Yep.
And I just think Splatoon is going to be even better. People are going to go crazy for Splatoon when it comes out.
Yeah, it's, load those lobbies up, get our friends list going and everything. Yeah, and it's such this is such a Nintendo fan thing to do. It's just like make that assumption. Because like honestly, if we're being really objective about it, what have they shown us about Splatoon 3 that like makes us go day one? It's really just a lot of the history of the game, and I still have a couple things that I would like to see them address in terms of the overall Splatoon experience, and specifically with Salmon Run, which they did highlight, was in Splatoon 3, like it was only available at certain times. And that's like everybody's, it's not a unique thought or special to me. It's like everybody wants to know this thing better be available all the time. And it's like, why didn't they say that? Is it because it's like, are they waiting to have some sort of like big reveal of like, maybe there's a Splatoon Direct? Maybe we could see that coming. And that's where we get a date and once we get like, here's how it all works. It's been a while since we've had one of those things. Yeah.
The biggest things I've said this too, I want Salmon Run all the time. I didn't even get to really enjoy Salmon Run because it was never there when I went to play it. It was just never a convenient thing.
Same.
So I got to play it like 2 times probably.
Which is too bad because I think, for Splatoon, like the regular Splatoon, it's very accessible for people of all ages and capabilities. And it's sort of like Nintendo's shooter for people who don't want to play Call of Duty and things like that. Yeah. And so Splatoon is already kind of addressing that on its own, but you're still playing against other players, which means that you could end up with people who are quite skilled. With Salmon Run, it's you and your friends taking on computer enemies. It's the environment that people call PvE, player versus environment. So it's like, that seems like that could be even more, I don't know, it could be open to even more players and more people. I tend to really like teaming up with my friends and taking on computer opponents. So yeah, give that to me all the time. I would really like to do that in addition to hopefully a fully fleshed out, like player versus player mode that we're used to seeing.
That better allow me to stay on the same team as my friends.
Seriously.
Instead of just randomly throwing them on the other team or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a little bit better experience for me this time around because last time when I was first playing Splatoon 2, I never played the initial Splatoon. So I got into it with Splatoon 2. And at that time, I only really had one friend that I knew played it. So now I'm in a different place where I have access to Discord and I can easily talk to people while we're playing, all of that stuff. So I think it will be a different experience regardless. But still, I want to be able to play on the same team as my friends if that's what I want to do. And I hope they don't have that annoying thing at the beginning where you have to talk to the girls every time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of like a loading feature. I think they
I
tell you
hate
like
that.
all the things that are going on.
Yes.
Everybody, yeah. I really do think we're going to get more of the same, and probably more of the same that we don't want. Actually, is kind of what I'm bracing for. But yeah, I kind of double down on this. I would predict, for whatever it's worth, that I think we get a Splatoon Direct before the end of May, and it will outline all the things we're talking about, all the features, and that's when we get the date. I actually think it's going to be, that's kind of close to E3 though.
You don't think they're going to wait? I think
E3.
they just wait.
Maybe they just do E3. Yeah. I guess I didn't realize how close to E3 we are.
I know.
Son of a gun.
It's going to be so soon.
Man, it's practically 2023 already.
It's going to be so, it'll be here before you know it. And it's going to be so exciting because that is where Legend of Zelda, we will know something.
Can you imagine if we don't? Oh my God.
I will.
Well, Mario Kart's not going to be there. We know that much, at least not in a big way. Not Mario Kart 9 or 10. That's not happening.
That's going to change that will change my prediction.
Yeah.
I have to come up with a new game to release with the next system.
That's right.
Animal Crossing.
The next system will be Mario Kart. The next system will launch. I feel like that's.
You think so?
Do you want to jump to Mario Kart and talk about like this DLC plan? Is that how far along?
Yeah, that's at the very end, but we can jump to it.
We're kind of chatting about it right now, anyways.
Okay. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC Booster Course Pass. The first wave comes out March 18th. I can't remember. Is it 6 waves or 4 waves?
I'm like, what is? Yeah, 6 waves of 8. I had to do some multiplication there. Yeah. Yeah, 6 waves of 8.
I have seen a lot of mixed opinions on this.
Oh, come on.
And
on the internet?
I don't get it. I don't get the hate.
Neither do I.
We've been asking for more Mario Kart, and now you get it and you're upset. I mean, I'm trying to view it from another angle. Like, I understand we want a new game, but let's be real. The actual game, no matter what, is not going to change that much. They're just not going to change it up. Mario Kart is never going to be anything other than Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Will there be different modes to it? Probably. But the actual game in itself, the main game, is just a kart racer.
Yeah.
So what more could you ask for than how many tracks? That's so many tracks that you're getting. I mean, I know a lot of people want characters too, and I think that would be great.
I think we're going to get them.
But this is a start.
Yes.
And when they said it was part of the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pass,
yes,
I about lost it.
Me too. What a smart move. I was on Nintendo Dads. People should definitely check out that episode of me on Nintendo Dads. And we were chatting about this, and there's a few people in the chat kind of, I think, commenting to the points you're bringing up, that some people aren't too stoked about this. And I'm doing the same thing as you. Like, I am locked in that this is amazing and this is all I could ever ask for. But some people are, really maybe playing Mario Kart more than me, and maybe you, like maybe that's part of it, is that they've literally been loading up this actual game since 2011 when it was on the Wii U, and from that perspective, maybe I could get it. But my I don't know, where I really am is that I don't want a different Mario Kart. Like, I actually think that this is as good as it gets. I don't want them to do anything weird or different, or like maybe you're driving along and all of a sudden you're flipping the track upside down, or I don't know. Like, I don't want them to change. I don't want like 6 power-up items or anything like that. I just like the core function, the core play of Mario Kart is like, it's great. And the other reason that I'm really excited about this, in addition to them making it so accessible for people like us who already have Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, because we're rock stars and we believed in value from day one. What's up? Come at me.
Exactly.
Is they have demonstrated that they know how to go back to these old tracks, which this is. It's DLC that includes 48 tracks that are remastered, redesigned from older Mario Kart games, like going back into the legacy and history of this series. And Donut Plains, I'm telling you, Donut Plains is one of my favorite tracks, if not my favorite track on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because of that. That's a Super Mario Kart track from Super Nintendo days. And the way it appears, the way they did it, they added, vertical depth to it, whereas on Super Nintendo, you didn't have that. It was just flat. It's gorgeous. So give me all of that. Give me tracks from the DS, the 3DS, and the Wii, and all the stuff. And I'm just stoked about it.
Yeah. I think it's going to be great. I think once we get it, I think everyone will be just fine.
Oh, well, you know what? No, we're not. You know what we're going to be upset about? we're gonna get 6. What we're gonna get 8
We
tracks.
don't have more.
We need more because
Yeah.
it's 48 in the end, but it's sort of episodic. So,
But I
yeah.
think that's good because you get to
I agree.
enjoy the one. It would
totally
be too
agree.
much if it was all at once.
I
It would be
totally
too
agree.
much.
This will keep us playing it, honestly.
Yes.
Like there really
Yeah.
is this classic Nintendo manipulation.
Great move. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I like
think
it.
they nailed it.
Heck
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so then we got a few games. I'm going to skip through a bunch of these. Let's just go through them quickly. Front Mission First. Don't know what that is. Disney Speedstorm. Star Wars The Force Unleashed is coming April 20th. Assassin's Creed The Ezio
Nailed it. Ezio.
Collection? Ezio Collection. The February 17th. That's in 2 days. Wow. SD Gundam Battle Alliance we're getting. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition is coming April 7th.
Amazing.
And then we got to see more Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Oh my gosh.
And I have never been so excited. I've never been excited about a Kirby game, let's be honest.
Yeah.
This looks amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Game
I
of the
want
year.
to be a car. I want to eat all of the things.
Seriously.
I'm so excited about it.
Oh,
It
I'm
looks so
totally with
good.
you. It was already looking good. And I feel like the game already had a lot of excitement about it. And then they come up with this. They're like, not only are you going to be, in an open world in a way that Kirby has never really been before, and I think it looked gorgeous and all those things. And then they just bring out like this Nintendo wackiness. Like, let's just make this silly. And Kirby's kind of, he walks into a little, I don't know, old abandoned like shop or something or a mall. Sucks up a couple of these cute little enemies, just like you'd think that he would. And then there's a car that's almost like by accident. He's like, oh, I guess I'm gonna like chew on this for a little bit. And it's like, what is going on? And I'm here for it. I felt sorry for him a little bit. Felt like he was like struggling with it.
Stretched out a little bit.
Yeah, it's super uncomfortable. But as long as Kirby's okay with it, I'm okay with it as well. I would have been okay if that was the only thing that you could do that
I
with.
know, same. And then they kept showing stuff, and there's going to be more stuff that we don't even know about.
Seriously. There's a name for everything. It's one of my favorite things for Nintendo is like even the Switch itself. They're like, when you play this on the table, that's called tabletop mode. And when you hold it in your hands, that's called handheld mode. I love that they have like definitions for these things. And it reminds me of playing games in the old days where you would get an instruction book and every enemy, every character had like, this is what he's called and this is some characteristics of him, or maybe even a story behind this character. And it gives me that memory with vending machine mode or cone mouth or whatever the heck. It's so good.
I love
Give
them.
it to me now. Yeah, game of the year.
Oh, I've got to finish Pokemon before this comes out.
Oh my gosh,
I have
I'm
until
spending way
March
too much time.
25th.
I'm not making any progress in that. I'm just like playing.
Right.
I've just got, they've given me enough to chew on already with like the Pokemon that I can tackle with my Pokedex. I'm like, let's just do that. And I don't think that's the correct way to be doing this game. I probably should just be progressing the story.
Are you doing the extra missions and stuff? Or are you just doing the
all the extra? Yeah, I haven't like progressed beyond like I've got my mount, I've got my weird ear, and I'm just like my kids love seeing it. They're like, how did you do that? It was the plus, but no big deal.
Wait, which area are you in?
Same first area, like
The
really
first
like
one? Yeah.
Yep, still in the first area. I'm a
I'm
level
further
1.
than you.
You nailed it. Yeah,
I'm a star 2. Star 2 rank.
Well,
I just
let's
got
go.
there today.
We got it. We got some work to do.
I opened up another area today too.
I think tonight I might stream. I might fire up a stream tonight.
Pokemon?
A little random Tuesday stream. I might do a little Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Patrons.
All right.
See you there.
Okay. So we got a couple more things I'm going to go through here. MLB The Show, which we kind of knew about. That's coming April 5th. The graphics look tragic.
Tragic.
They talked about Kingdom Hearts. Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series comes out July 8th. Portal.
Portal's very cool.
I'm excited about Portal. That's coming out. If you've never played Portal, it is a great puzzle game. Definitely check it out when that comes out.
Perfect on Switch.
Live Alive, which I had never heard of in my entire life.
Neither have
then
I.
I load up TikTok yesterday and I see Joe after work just screaming like they had just announced the sequel to I don't know what.
Animal Crossing.
And I was just like, yes. I was just like, what is this game? I'm going to have to go look into this game because I don't get it. But Joe
Neither do
after
I.
work was excited.
the people who are in the know are geeking out like big time. And I love that about the Nintendo Directs. That not everything is for everyone, but sometimes you just nail it with a particular group. And this is definitely for them. Looks gorgeous, of course. I can't tell if it's serious or not. Like the characters kind of look a little wacky, but it's got this HD 2D style that we know from Octopath and Triangle Strategy. It's kind of like a glowy, wonderful pixel art kind of design here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like with you. I've learned that it is kind of tied to or related to Octopath Traveler in the way that it's got multiple narratives and they kind of come together. So yeah, I mean, could be. This is a July. It's right around my birthday. Actually, it's about a week before my birthday. It could be an interesting little. Maybe I have some time in the summer to dedicate to a gigantic JRPG like this. Right,
but will you? Because at this point, we will have had E3.
I don't know.
And who knows where we'll be.
I might have to pass on it. Like I generally, like what I've seen in the last couple of years is that I kind of get to one big RPG a year. And I don't know. Could be Triangle Strategy.
Triangle Strategy is it. Yep.
Could be Xenoblade. Could be something else. Yeah.
Yep. Xenoblade comes out September. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We got that. That was the one more thing. And I don't know how I feel about that, but...
was there something here that you would have rather seen? Like, you can't create something new, but like, would you have reorganized something to instead of Xenoblade to be the one more thing?
Out of everything, probably not.
Yeah.
I think, my only other option would be the Mario Kart, but I think people would have lost it in a bad way. I think they would have been mad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree. And I think the other, we hadn't really seen or heard any reason to expect Xenoblade 3. So that's kind of like, it kind of has that surprise element to it as well.
And that's just another one of those games that I know that I would like it if I had the time to play it.
Yeah.
But I just don't. So
I might have to, I've heard, because I really like the first Xenoblade, so I was excited about this. I've heard mixed things about Xenoblade 2, and I personally haven't played it. So I need to learn more. And I'd actually like to try Xenoblade 2 if I can get my hands on it.
Are they all on the Switch?
Yeah.
Have they been remastered or ported or whatever?
Xenoblade 2 is there, and also Xenoblade Definitive Edition, which was the original Xenoblade is a Wii game, as far as I know.
Right.
And so, the Definitive Edition we got was a remaster of the Wii game.
Okay.
But
yeah, I will check it out.
It's pretty good. It's long, though.
I say that, and then I look at all the games that I haven't played. There's no way.
You've got your food fighting game. How are you going to get to that?
And then we got... one of the things that I'm most excited about, Wii Sports 2.
Oh, how could we forget? Oh my gosh,
I'm not going to call it Nintendo Switch Sports.
Same, I'm with you. Yeah.
Wii Sports 2.
Fully support.
Are you joking me right now that this is a thing? I am so excited about this. I saw some people poo-pooing on this.
Yeah.
And I will not let you poo-poo on my party.
Yeah, who hurt you?
Because Wii Sports was amazing. Yep. And you all know that it was. And everyone... freaking out about the way that the Miis look.
Yeah.
Stop.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's not about that.
Yep.
This is not about the graphics. And let's not act like the normal Miis look good.
Right.
Okay? So why are we upset about that? I don't know.
Get over it.
April 29th. The bowling.
Yes.
The bowling. What did they call it? Like, not Battle Royale.
Bowling?
Is it Battle Royale bowling?
Basically. 8 lanes.
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, give it to me right now. Yes. When they hit me with something like this, like all of my rational thought goes out the window and up into outer space, crashing into the moon. Like it is completely gone. I will buy this at a high price, whatever it is.
Same.
I know that might be some people's maybe problem with it is that it does cost money. One thought I have is
it's a different game.
It's a different game and it's a different time. Like the Switch is already kind of like people buy it. With the Wii, they really needed Wii Sports to go like this is a case for like what you're going to use these motion controls for. Like we all kind of get it now, and so maybe it's just I don't know. People have it in their minds that this type of game should be a pack-in. What I'd like to see from Nintendo actually is to just pack it in. Like we can all buy it, and it's available for like separate purchase at the start.
Future, pack it in.
I think just pack it in, starting like Black Friday or something. It just is included because I think everybody should play this. This is something like a Microsoft Paint. When you get a computer, you should be able to have access to Microsoft Paint, just like you should be able to have access to Wii Sports on every system. But like you got soccer added up in here, which was totally wild. It looked like look like Rocket League, but with actual players.
That sword fighting thing where I'm going to knock you off the platform.
I'm going to knock you off. I said it first. I'm going to knock you off.
Yeah. Wii Sports, the original, was a proof of concept.
Yep.
And now they don't have to prove the concept.
Nope.
So they're going to make you pay for it. What do you think this is going to cost? I'm going to guess $40.
Yeah, I think I saw
And be
I think
optimistic.
I think it is higher. I think it might be 50.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, to me, this doesn't matter.
How much was
I must have
WarioWare?
it. WarioWare was, I think, 50. I think
Was
it
it
was
50?
50.
Yeah, it's
you're
probably
right. It could
50
be, it could
then.
be the
I think
same.
it's going to be that price point. Yeah.
I always have to do the conversion in my head. I'm like, I don't even remember what I paid, let alone like what that would convert to.
But 1-2 Switch, I think, was a $60
$60 game. Yep, definitely.
But that was right at the launch, so I think it's a different situation here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be 50.
There's probably a way for us to Google this, but we're not gonna.
We're not gonna, yeah.
We're just gonna. I want to play 8-lane freaking bowling with all the friends. We're gonna have Mario Strikers. We're gonna have a club of 20 people. Like we're gonna have Splatoon, playing a bunch of games with people. Like that's kind of why I'm most excited. I don't even know if we've really expressed that. It's like there's a lot of community games. This game is coming out on April 29th, for goodness sake. And there's a pre-thing. Isn't there like a test or something?
Oh yeah, the test. Mm-hmm.
Like next week, like in a couple days, like February 18th. Holy snap! We're gonna play this right away.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we get to play so soon.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes, and they're adding golf later too in the fall, so we're gonna be playing this thing for quite some time, Caito.
Agree. Okay, Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival. That is a game for Ryan Turford. Triangle Strategy, which we already talked about. Sean's Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course is coming. Cuphead stresses me out, even
Cuphead's
just seeing it. Metroid Dread is getting a free update. What do you think about this?
Ooh. Well, there's two kind of things here. The first update is the difficulty one where there's a dread mode where you die with one hit and no thank you. And anybody who plays this, let me know who you are so I can automatically categorize you as an absolute psychopath and I will steer clear. There's also a rookie mode, which apparently makes it a little bit easier. And I think that's going to be very well welcomed by most people.
Yeah.
I'm not really interested in either one. Actually, I've kind of already beaten the game. But the thing that will have me reinstalling this, putting the cartridge back in and playing all over again is the boss rush mode, which is the new standard. I need a boss rush mode with any game that has bosses from now on. You need to have this. This is standard. It looks awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if that's for me personally, but I can see the appeal of it.
Big time. Yeah.
Personally, battling bosses is like the most stressful thing to me in a game, and I avoid it at all costs.
Exclusive boss mode.
Exclusive boss mode might not be for me.
Yeah.
But to each their own.
You want the opposite. They did the dread mode and the rookie mode. They should have boss mode and no boss mode. Boss free. They just you walk up to a boss, they're still there, but they just kind of like let you pass. They're
Exactly.
Like,
They just step out of the way.
Oh, do you need this too? You would have taken this when if you slayed me, but
Yes.
you can have this little gem or power up. Just have it. Mm-hmm.
And then we saw Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings, which is available now on Nintendo Switch Online. And this was just me and Sean going, is this Mother? Is this Mother? The entire time they were showing these.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I couldn't
we don't
couldn't
know
tell
what
you if we
they
saw
are.
it. I know. Even when they went to like Earthbound Begins, I'm like, is this one Mother? I don't know.
And the thing is, I don't even know anything about Mother. I just know that it looks like that and people want it.
Same here. Same level of knowledge. Yeah. People are excited about it.
Then we got Zombie Army 4, Getsu Fumadin, Undying Moon, Demon Slayer, Lego Brawls, which I was actually kind of intrigued by, and 2 Point Campus. Which I'm
that
also
looks really good.
by. Yeah.
Me too, but I also think that that's coming to Game Pass on Xbox, so I really think that's going to be good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good too. And then obviously Mario Kart 8 and Xenoblade. And that's it. That's what we got.
Oh my
And I will
gracious.
just say, everyone is entitled to their opinion. I'm not telling anybody how to feel about it. But I, even as someone who, let's see, I'm only getting,
Have you done the circle thing?
I'm getting 6 of the games.
Yeah.
That's not including like some of the random one-off ones. Like I'll probably get 2 Point Campus and Lego Brawls maybe.
Yeah.
Like there's some other little tiny things, but like of the main games, I'm getting 6 of them.
Oh my gosh.
And that's enough for me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I know some people were still disappointed in this. And I just think that sometimes there's this mindset of like, if you don't get the one thing, I got nothing that I predicted or that I thought that I wanted.
Yep.
But somehow I'm still happy about it.
Somehow we're starting the paperwork for our personal loans.
A Nintendo fanboy or fangirl, whatever you want to call me. But I'm just happy.
I think you're just a fan
about it.
I think there's a difference. I think if you were a fanboy or girl, like you would just buy everything.
Right.
Like, I think that you're still being, they showed a lot. It was a 40-minute jam-packed direct. And yeah, like not everything. And some of it is maybe I'll buy it later or try it later. But yeah, I think I'm right with you. I think I counted 7. And then if you count Metroid, then that's an 8. Like it's not really anything I need to buy. But I will go back to that. So there's, like times, on average, 7 purchases times $80. It's like, holy crap. Lincoln's going to have to start mowing lawns and stuff for me.
Yeah. So I'm guessing your differences are you're definitely getting Triangle Strategy, which I'm not getting.
Yep.
And then I'm guessing
Xenoblade.
One of yours is Xenoblade, and I'm getting Portal instead of Xenoblade.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
I've played Portal before. Probably don't need it here. But I mean, that's one I could really be swayed on. Right. Especially if like you wanted to do like a co-op thing.
Online
co-op? Portal 2 is awesome for that. Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. We need to make this happen.
We're just going to have to play games together all the time, I guess.
Look at this. Look at this.
Instead of the show, we could play games while we record the show.
A shout out to, there's a show called Flex the Pose, What the Flex the Pose with Jason Lacey and Lucas Rose. They've done that in the past, and they don't do it now. I'll say that much. I don't know if it really works, but we could. I'd like to record like as a bonus kind of thing. I think that'd be super fun.
What if we did like a bonus? I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Let's do it.
Like a bonus stream or something, playing a game once a month or something like that.
Yeah. Patreon goal.
Patreon, yeah. Exactly. Okay, well, those are our thoughts on the direct. Obviously, we don't have time for questions because we just make up things as we go here.
Exactly.
So is there anything else you want to say about the direct? Or are you good?
No, best direct ever. I want to hear in the comments below, this is the question of the week, if you thought this was the best direct ever, and if not, which one was better? I want to hear from people.
Yeah, that would be good to know. Like a reference of what makes a good direct to you.
Yeah.
What could they have shown if you didn't like this direct? What could they have shown that would have improved it for you? I would love to know that too.
Me too.
We obviously didn't get any Animal Crossing. I know a lot of my community is upset about that. I was never expecting Animal Crossing. I'm not expecting Animal Crossing for quite some time.
You manage those expectations.
Yeah. Look, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. Okay, so where can everyone find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch at Sean Capri, Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants. And if you want to support the show and everything else we do at Yumi Capri, you can go to patreon.com/Yumi Capri and choose the tier that is right for you.
And you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at Console Caito. That is all for episode 41 of the Nintendo Drive. Thank you so much for listening. And until next time, maybe leave us some more questions and hopefully eventually we will get to answering them.
The Nintendo Drive is fueled by patrons at patreon.com/Yumi Capri. And from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful to the more than 70 patrons who support us each and every month. With a special thanks to our Capremium producers, Dallas Ford, Lee Navarro, the fearless leader of the Phoenix Overdrive Extra Life team. You can join me and the rest of the Phoenix Overdrive team at extra-life.org and raise money for the kids. And Jonathan Brown, the man behind the music on this show and the Nintendo Drive. You can download his latest album, In My Element, on Spotify and Apple Music. Our platinum producers, Robbie Bobby Miller and Trucker Sloth, and all of our gold members, Argo, Brendan Myers, Dallas Robbins, Dano, Emily O'Kelly, Foolish Fuji, Joel Brooks, Jose Jimenez, Mac Time, Marcus O'Neill, Mr. and Mrs. Nasty Boots, RJ Kern, Skinny Matt, Tony Baker, and Xavier Reyes. If you'd like to support the show, go to patreon.com/Yumi Capri and choose the tier that works for you.